Days, a long, long time ago, that you could take and work oils and enzymes into it, and they called it oil tan. It truly was tanned using a brain tannage and but we have a plethora of oil
Bless you.
tans. Okay, when I started here, we didn't have a single stock oil tan. No. Didn't have a single one. The oil tans that we got, most of them came from Justin Boot Company. They used to have,
Over off Chestnut?
no, actually they had a factory down at Cassville.
Oh.
And we would get a lot of stuff, including exotics and stuff from there. They closed that plant down for the most part, moved the majority of it to the border, and we don't get as much. So we started trying to figure out how to get stock oil tans. So they checked around and they decided to skip buying from someone and have it manufactured for us. Okay, we went directly to the tanner. Anybody recognize this?
It's an oil pan.
Which one?
A chrome. Chrome.
No,
What's its
called.
name?
It's called.
No, it's right. No.
Chestnut.
It's the first one we ever got.
Not Crazy Horse. I went out there yesterday and was looking at all of them. And I can't remember.
This-
Sahara.
This is ranch hand.
Ranch
Oh,
hand. Dang it. I was right
You know
there.
what this is?
Chestnut. I'm gonna
That's
say
a
chestnut for all
cowboy.
of
Nope. Trick question.
them. Same one.
Same one.
Ranch hand. This is how ranch hand looked
Distresses.
when we first started getting it in. So we got a pallet of ranch hand in from Acabados, and Rusty grabbed a roll of 5 and brought it out to retail and unrolled it and said, "Man, that is beautiful." And he rolled up the first piece. This is the second piece of ranch hand sold at Springfield Leather. I have about a half a side left. I went digging through my closet last night and found some different leathers. Okay, a lot of our oil tans have a pull up to them. A pull up is what do you notice about the front and the back?
One's oiled, one's not.
What do you notice about color?
One's darker, one's lighter.
Uh-huh. Okay, the way a pull-up works is the oils that they work in here are darker. This is the color of your leather. So they tan it to a lighter color, then they work the oils, put an acrylic finish on it, and when it bends, it displaces the oils, and that's how you get a pull-up, okay? Over the last couple years, they have been working on finding new sources for oil tan. If you place an order for ranch hand with Acabados, you don't see it for a couple months, okay? It takes a slow boat here, I think. It takes 2 to 3 months on a lot of those oil tans. So that's why they've added so many others that we have, because the vendor keeps them in stock. We can call and we can have it here in a week or 2. All right? That's where it's changing. Buffalo, water buffalo. This is Crazy Horse. This is, I think they're Benz. We have it in red and several other colors. We have several in Southeast Asia, the Philippines, all those islands over there. They raise water buffalo like we raise Herefords and Black Angus. Okay, it's the major bovine over there. It has nothing to do with an American bison. Okay. A lot of people call what's out west buffalo. They are bison. They're a member of the bovine, but they're nothing like this. Okay. So one of the things about this leather is we're fairly certain it's a dual tange. It's veg tanned and it's chrome tanned. Gives it characteristics of both. It's a little stiffer than your other oil tans. Okay? This one does have oils worked into it. It does have a pull-up. Pull-ups are very hard to do with veg tan leathers. Easy to do with a chrome tan leather. They throw a bunch of them in a great big drum, add chemicals, oils, rotate it for a day, add a little heat to it, causes oils to soak in, and you have a crazy horse leather. Okay. Crazy horse is a generic term. Okay. There's tanneries all over putting out crazy horse leathers. What it is a brown tone with a heavy pull-up, oil tanned leather. That's all a crazy horse is.
Now, Jeff, that piece of buffalo I want, it says buffalo on it, but it isn't nothing like these. Is it a different, it's like black and then it's like kind of fuzzy. I don't know, it's kind of like soft.
You'll have to show it to me, because I
It's
don't.
kind of like hippo. It's by the hippo, but it says buffalo.
That's
In the wrong
Cape,
place and
that's
it's
Cape buffalo.
Cape buffalo. What's
They're out of Africa. If you've ever seen on TV the great big, they got big horns on them, and they always look really, really mad.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. They don't just mosey around chewing on grass. They look like they're ready to kick butt.
Okay.
That's a Cape buffalo.
Okay. It didn't say Cape buffalo, so I wasn't sure. But it kind of mimics the hippo just a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. We don't carry much of this, but it's important because you guys will be getting calls all the time on this. Equine. Can anyone tell me what equine is?
Horse.
It's horse. All right. There's a lot of misnomers about horse. There's a lot of misinformation about horse. One of the biggest fallacies is Horween's the only one that does horse. That is wrong. Okay. Horween is a tannery up in Chicago. They make shell cordovan. They make horse butt. This is horse butt. Okay. It's in high demand and short supply. Okay. You see a lot of horses around here. Okay. It's not that type of horse. Horse butt and the shells come from the bigger horses, your draft horses. If you take a little American pony, a quarter horse, you don't get a very big strip off of it. Okay? Gun holster makers like this, leather crafters like it, that's horse. I made my field note journal out of it.
You said it's in high demand and high short
And
supply.
low, it's in high demand and low availability.
Okay. High
Yeah,
demand horse.
most of your horse hides come from Canada and Europe. There's just not too many places in the U.S. where you have a large population of what they call a draft horse.
Budweiser.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and a lot of people don't think that horse should be tanned. Okay?
They have feelings too, you know.
Yes, they do. And it's like a lady told me one day, we don't tan what we name. Yeah, she was objecting. All right. On a horse, you get 3 types of leather. You get a horse butt strip, you get a shell, and you get horse front.
Horse what?
Front.
Oh.
But here's the thing. Horse front comes off any part of the horse other than where these come from. Okay? We've gotten it